it's Vevina again with my second video, and since it is spooky season and Preptober, I thought that I would be talking about Preptober and NaNoWrimo, aka National Novel Writing Month. I did attend last year, but because I wasn't feeling too serious or into my story, because I wasn't used to what I was doing with my writing or where I was going with this story, I didn't get really far, and I don't really remember when I stopped, but I didn't make it. Luckily though, I am going to be doing it again this year, but I am doing it a little differently than your normal NaNoWrimo. I think some people call it NaNoWrimo Rebel. I can't pronounce that. NaNoWrimo Rebel. And that's why I'm doing Preptober. I didn't do it last year, and that could also be a reason why I didn't get far, because NaNoWrimo is about prepping. And I just have a few tips for you guys that might help you, and although I won't be doing all of these because I'm taking a different route, I will still be applying some of these. And if you guys want a video on how I'm doing my NaNoWrimo in Preptober this year, then you can comment down below if you want. And that leads me to step 1. Please plan. Okay, I can't stress this enough. You need to plan. I'm the type of person that's very meticulous when I plan things, that sometimes it goes overboard and I don't end up accomplishing anything at all, which is why I got more simpler with my bullet journal. And I will show you that in a minute, but I'm just gonna go through what I have to say. I do know there are a lot of pantsers, and that's great because I am kind of both. I'm a plotter and I'm also a pantser, and I feel like having both is a nice combination. For during this month, and you only have 30-ish days, that doesn't give you much time if you're not planning. And you're supposed to be writing around, I forgot, I can't do math right now, but 1,000 over 1,000 words a day. And if you're not planning anything, then it's easy for it to become, okay, I'll do it the next day, and then it'll become 3,000. Or you might have a day when you write 5,000, and then for the rest of the week you don't do anything. You're able just to make a simple plan for yourself. If you don't like doing planning, or you're not one to do that kind of thing, then I do recommend doing that. And this is where I have my bullet journal. Let me just look for something real quick. One of the easy ways that you can keep track of how you're doing each week and each day is a count by chapter. I haven't filled this up completely, but this is what I was able to write in so far, and I just have a simple word count by chapter, and I hope this isn't flipped the wrong way on the camera, but yeah, anyways, it's a word count, and I just keep track of it on paper because sometimes I don't want to go through my Google Documents and just try to sort everything out. I'm sweating in here, it's really hot. I also write some notes that I come up with while I'm writing the story, and I just don't want to, you know, go to my outline and just put them in. I just write it down on this page while I'm doing it. I'm covering it with some sheet music because I can't really show you some of it, but I just wrote, oops. I just have this, you know, I just wrote notes for the plot, and I just write simple words or phrases that I might want someone to say in the book, a certain character. And yeah, also, since I'm more deeper into my novel writing and I'm not really worried about my word count, I also put this one right here, this heading that says missing, and those are all the things that I need to figure out, or if there's a plot hole, and I just put those in so I can remind myself, because you really can't remember everything in your head. And that's one of the downsides of being a pantser, is unless you have super memory, you're not going to remember everything, and something's gonna slip. Oh yeah, and here's just something I will show. This is my draft one. I just wrote a simple little drawing on that. Yeah. Number 2, set realistic goals. I'm the type of person that's a workaholic, and I make these huge goals for myself, and even though I've done a lot, if I haven't gotten where I wanted to be, then it feels like I did nothing. So instead what I do is this kind of like stepping ladder. First I put the lowest goals that I can do, which is easy, just like writing a page or figuring out a plot point, and then as I do that, then it reaches into something higher, and then I will try to accomplish that, rather than just having from 1 to 10 all the way up, and it's just like a shock. And also, writing it down makes me feel as if I really did accomplish something, because if I keep it in my head and I don't see it on paper, there's just something about me writing it that it feels more realistic and that I'm actually getting things done. And along with setting goals brings me to rewards. Oh yes. Please remind yourself to treat yourself. You need to treat yourself, because writing isn't easy. And it doesn't have to be anything that's expensive. It can be maybe taking time to read a book, buying a new book, maybe watching a movie, because for me, I get addicted to watching TV, so I haven't watched movies in a long time, but I might treat myself if I end up doing, you know, 2,000, 3,000 words, or I get a plot part done, then I will like watch a movie. It's October. I also do want to watch some scary movies. If you guys have any recommendations, heck yeah. And as the goal gets larger and harder to do, then you can make those rewards also larger. Like you can buy 3 books if you're able to do this, or you can buy a succulent. This little guy's name is D. He's not a succulent, but I still love him. Okay, and lastly, please don't forget about your health. I'm the type of person that will continue to work until my carpal tunnel creeps in, and occasionally not take a shower. But a lot of people might not see it, but as you writers, I'm sure you are aware of this, that writing is not easy. There's a lot of physical strain, there's mental strain, there's a lot of discipline that you need. As Hemingway said, there's nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed. So clearly he understood how hard it is to write. And I want you guys to remember that, because it's something that does deserve to take breaks, just little things that can, you know, help with your health. And looking at a screen all day long, if you're using a laptop, which I'm sure most of you do, unless you use a typewriter still, it's very straining on the eyes, and you need to just close it sometimes and just relax from that. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope this video helped you in some way. We need to have speed bumps. But yeah, if this video has helped you in any kind of way, then, you know, I'd like to know. Or if maybe there's something that you also do for getting ready for NaNoWrimo, or what you do during Preptober, I'd love to hear your comments, and I hope you like this video. Bye!